Cause your vibe may be different than shine in your eyes what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You finding your find in the sky, we gon' ride the ecliptic like a Mercury trans. Peace, y'all. Today with Astrology, and I'm here to give you your daily astrology guidance for Friday, August 5th, 2022. Let's pop this off. Okay. So, we have the sun and the moon making its quarter square. This is where, especially in Scorpio, this can make emotions kind of hard, a little bit heavy. Okay. Obviously, the moon is conjunct the south node. So, and it is making its square with Saturn at the same time that Saturn is making its square with the node, the north node, the south node, Uranus, and Mars. So, this is where we can get very caught up in emotions. This is not the time to get lost in these emotions. We don't want to allow really any of it to get the best of us. I mean, that's going to be the main thing, okay? Saturn's kind of asking us to detach. Saturn wants us to detach from these extremes, right? I mean, it's trying to teach us that we can learn from detachment. And right now, things can come up that can really pull us into this deep emotional place where conflict can occur because there is this opposition with Mars and this north node, this south node. So it's okay to feel some type of way. It's okay to, move through these emotions, but we want to make sure that it's not going to be detrimental, right? We want to protect ourselves and protect our energy. And the moon right now with the south node can really pull us down a path of really toxic, behavior if we allow it to. So that's going to be the key today. And what is the key, has been the key for today, is, allowing yourself to feel, but not necessarily acting initially on the bad energy. Other than that, we do have Venus that's made its way to 23 degrees Cancer, which is still really at a weak trine and a weak sextile with the nodes, but it is making a strong trine with the moon, at least at this moment, because the moon moves pretty fast. So, still a lot to do with relationships. Still trying to find that place that really makes us feel at home when it comes to who we're interacting with. It's a big deal. It is a massive deal that we make sure that we allow ourselves to move forward with what feels like home, because we have this innate intuition that we can tap into at any moment, okay, that allows us to know what's meant for us. all the doubt, all of the questioning, it's just, that's all in the mental. But when you tap into the intuition, when you tap into the heart space, the heart already knows why it's here, what it's here for, because the heart space is part of the soul, and the soul knows, and that soul is connected to your genetic code. So your genetic code knows, and it's all about knowing your design. Your design is what will get you always in the right place, knowing your inner authority. Okay? So that is really what we need to make sure that we're tapping into, right? So for me, it's like I'm a projector. I'm a self-projected projector, which is a more unique projector than the other ones, apparently, because my life is more like a generator, which is probably not how I'm supposed to live, but I can't help that because I don't get many invitations. So, and then that's another thing, is the projectors that don't get many invitations might take the wrong invitation because the invitations aren't coming. So for me, I just stay focused on learning and improving and gaining knowledge. And when the right invitation comes, then I accept it and move into that. Other than that, I'm a 2/4, so I'm a hermit. So I stay in my space and I just continue to try to make magic happen. Right? Until I get invited to give that to the world, until I get invited to the right places with the right people. So it's all about understanding your human design, your inner authority, and always moving through that knowledge is what will keep you on the right path for what your vessel is here for. And understanding your soul is the astrology part, but human design has astrology intertwined in it. Okay? So if you don't want to learn more about that, go to geneticmatrix.com, look up your human design. There's a lot of information on there to read about. But yeah. So all in all, can be, a dramatic day if we're not, if we can't like move through the energy right, if we've been feeling off, if we've been really emotional, which is it's okay. That's okay to be emotional. But it's about moving through the emotion and not staying stagnant in the emotion. So, yeah. Let's see what the cards have for us today. Okay. For those that can't do it, I just have to, you know what I mean? Shout out to my cousin Liz, who taught me that when I was like friggin' 10. And I got big hands. Makes it easy. Hit the perfect bridge every time. All right. The 7 of Swords up. Okay. So, I mean, this is reversed. 7 of Swords reversed. We need to make sure that we're being truthful. We need to make sure that we're not hurting anyone, betraying anyone. This is where we need to just remain in our truth, right? You see him, he's kind of like praying, but he looks a little like, it's like making sure that we are in our divine truth at all times. Not having some ulterior motive, trying to hide things. It's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. And I can say that from experience. Definitely don't hide anything. If something comes up, own it. Just own it. That's all that really this card is saying, is own whatever comes up today. Don't be deceptive about it. Don't be moving through the shadows or sneaky. There's no reason to do none of that. You know, I could have tried to hide something, but I was like, no, why? What's the point of hiding things? I'm a grown man. I'm not going to hide stuff. For what? Just remain in my truth. Do I have to over-explain myself? Nah, I don't have to. I don't even have to do that with my parents. I ain't got to. What you mean? So, you feel me? But that is the energy for today. And as long as we don't let it get too extreme emotionally, get caught up in these deep, passionate, dark, negative emotions, then we'll be Gucci, my friends. Okay? So, I really hope that helped. And until next time, one love.
Cause your vibe may be different than shine in your eyes what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You finding the sky, we gon' ride the eclipse like a Mercury transit.